Hello everybody, my name is Djarius, and I'm bringing you another round of Enderal. I've gone through a fair amount of the game, cut out all the side quests, now all we have is main plot left to go. And it seems like all the players are assembled. We got the girl that needs a hug, the guy that doesn't believe in anything, man of all the power, and the man who built the airship. Complete with, I don't quite remember who she is, but I'm sure she's important. The job.
Oh, hey. It's good that you're here. Can you believe it? I mean that we are seriously on board an airship and will soon set out for the lost city of the Starlings. I can't.
That does sound ridiculous, doesn't it? I guess I'm kind of hard to shock considering what's happened over the past few months.
You do have a point there. But anyway, let's see if that thing even flies. Who knows?
Alright.
Good. And on their way back, the others will be able to steer the ship without you, correct?
Yes, they won't be steering anything, to be precise, because Gertrude flies on her own as soon as the coordinates have been set.
Thank you, GPS.
He thanks you, Tealor Aranthiel. Any other Grand Master would have laughed at him, but you have listened instead. Now he will be the first of his people to meet the Ancient Fathers. It is hard to believe that. Walk blessed, and all the best for your fight.
Thank you.
Aw, so cordial. Right.
Look who's here.
Hey, buddy.
Talk to Mai if you're ready to start. He's just waiting for your signal.
And how you doing?
Look who's here.
Hey, buddy.
Saira, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too. That was cold. Okay.
The others are expecting you. Ah, and there's one more thing. This amulet belonged to my son. I want you to have it. Wear it or not, the choice is yours. Now leave. And do not disappoint me.
Never. Arzul's brooch. Brooch. Supposed to be brooch. What to do? Reduces cooldown talents by 20%. Huh. I can find a use for that. Let's see, 20%, 60 second, drops it by 12. Yeah, I can find a use. Magistra.
The last passenger has arrived. That is a pleasure.
Oh, you got a Botox smile and an air without Botox. I'm not sure how you did that, but you did it. So everybody, if you're ready, I'm ready. Do the show on the road. Kermai, if you please.
Welcome aboard. How are things going? Are you ready?
I'm ready. My body is ready.
Well then. All aboard! Then raise the ramp! She's taking off! And there we go.
Ramp raised.
Good. Very good.
So, this is built into a mountain. How do we get out of the mountain?
By Malphus.
Something incredible.
Oh, there's a hole.
Why?
So what do you think, guys? Too busy to talk. Too busy to talk. Standing in a barrel. Too busy to talk. Alright, then up we go! Is there stuff up there? Could I have climbed up here? Who stripped me? Oh, I'm re-equipped, okay. No. Every day like the last part 5. Wait.
What did you do?
Or go to sleep. Okay, I can't run. I can walk, but I can't run. So, I'm fairly certain because I said that he's a friend, Kalia is not going to try to be my girl. Dang, I will admit, I look good in this. Oh, of course I can't run. I've got all this extra stuff on me. Backpack. There we go. Make them a little easier.
It's a crazy world, isn't it?
What do you mean?
On our way to a forgotten city in the clouds, and I'm part of it. It just sounds surreal. But anyway, it's good that you're here. I wanted to talk to you. Do you have a second?
Yeah, buddy. Wouldn't be here if I didn't, would I?
You have a point there. How should I put it? I wanted to thank you. I'm not sure if you know it, but all that's happened since I plucked you out of that thicket on the Sun Coast, it did something to me. I think I've understood something, as corny as it may sound.
Oh, go on.
It's hard to put into words. You know, I still believe what I told you that time we met at the Dancing Nomad. That we all act as we do because we hope it makes us happy. But somehow, in no small part thanks to my father, I've always considered responsibility and being happy to be contradictory. But actually, that's wrong. It's the exact opposite.
You saw the light.
In order to be truly content, we need connection. To a person, to a cause, to anything. If you never find that, you'll never find yourself.
That's certainly a change of tune compared to what you said in Silver Cloud. Born alone, we die alone.
Yeah, I said that. And I still think it's true to an extent. You're on your own if you want to be. I'm responsible for what happened to Adila and to Lycia, because I never wanted to be responsible. Sounds strange, doesn't it? But I can't change what happened. I'll just have to live with that.
He grew up! He took a level in adulting!
Maybe, maybe not. In the end, I can only speak for myself. The fact is, though, that that it feels like I owe this world to be right here, right now, as part of something momentous. And I like how that feels. That surprises me. No matter how all this ends, I will have no regrets. The same goes for our friendship. That's what I wanted to tell you. Despite all the trouble we got ourselves into, I'm glad that our paths crossed. For whatever reason they did.
Me too.
Thanks. But anyway, enough of this sentimental babble for now. You should probably rest a little. Who knows what awaits us up there?
A fair point. Every day completed. Kalia! Where is she?
Quite a view, isn't it? I really wish the war and the High Ones weren't casting shadows over all of this. It can be so beautiful.
Yes? What do you want?
How about when do you
It
think
will
we'll
take
arrive?
some more time. Use it to stretch your legs or to talk to your friends. You will know when it is time.
Alright. And what do you think will be waiting for you?
Well, peace, hopefully. Forgive him, but he has no better answer.
All forgiveness. I doubt this machine might fly.
Yes, he had his doubts too. Yet do not admire him, but rather those who came up with the schematics for this ship. Every single piece of Gertrude is based on the research of hundreds, maybe thousands of brave, starling researchers.
Are you? Oh. That's what he's working on.
Yes?
Starling
What
spider.
do you want?
Magistra?
Well, look who's here. How are you?
I'm on a flying ship on my way to the home of the ancient starlings. I'd say I'm excited.
Yes, excited. I guess I feel the same. Well, did you want something in particular, or are you just looking for some company?
The Grandmaster told me that you've been researching the Star People's culture for decades. Why? You're not a starling yourself.
You're right. But on the other hand, do you have to be a mummy in order to dedicate yourself to archaeology? The starlings. I have been fascinated by them since I was a child. You must know, their technology is so powerful that if they wanted to, they could probably conquer the entire civilized world with it. But they don't. And why? Because they all share the same dream instead.
Peace. Dream of fulfilling the old prophecies and returning home.
Exactly. A place without war or hunger, where all are born equal and enjoy the same rights, regardless of their standing in society. And for some reason, this thought has fascinated me as much as the Starlings themselves do.
What's that? A caste
Call it
system?
a fantasy, but if there is such a place, if it really is like the old legends, we'd be able to learn so much from the ancient fathers. And, well, there it is, the answer to your question. I suppose that this naive hope is the reason for my interest in the Star People's culture.
Do you believe that such a society is even possible?
Well, that is a good question. I guess we'll have to wait until we find one. Anyway, let us continue our conversation at a later time, shall we? I want to enjoy the night sky. Who knows how many more chances we will have.
Bring up a fair point. Alright, to the interior. This maze-like building of a ship. Let me in. There we are. Hey, Chica. How's it going?
Saira, how are... Okay, let's just skip the small talk. I was never good at that. I wanted to see you because there's something I need to show you. Follow me.
Lead the way.
I couldn't sleep, so I used the chance to take a look around. The thought that Kermine did this all by himself... It's incredible. It would take dozens of Enderalian craftsmen at least 5 years to do this.
Presuming they knew what they were doing. And I am loving that shade of blue.
So, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, but just bear with me. You'll be surprised. Ready to go in?
Let's go.
Good. It's beautiful, don't you think?
Ooh. It houses a whole ecosystem.
Kurmai told me about this place. This sphere is what keeps us in the air, and it draws its energy from the water. Crystal water, that's what he called it. I just had to see it for myself.
Don't crash us in, please. Please don't crash us.
It's beautiful, don't you think?
Stunning,
In any
yes.
case,
He just can't believe it. No, he just can't believe it.
Oh, damn.
Shouldn't it be down here?
No, quickly, run.
Put out your torch. You're being a bad with the torch.
That should do it. Now, wait a second.
What part of vertical didn't you understand? He thinks his instructions were clear. Stay here. Do nothing. But no. You decide to run around the ship and open whatever door crosses your path. And no, don't look at him like that. Next time, there will be consequences.
Who's he talking to?
Well, okay.
By the bell, I guess. Oh, your arm. Is it okay? Seems to be broken.
Saira, that... I just...
What is it?
By the name of the sun, I just can't believe it. Here we are, on a mission to save mankind, and instead of sharpening our weapons and talking gloomily, we play hide and seek like two little kids who just stole an apple from their neighbor.
Aww.
That's just bizarre, isn't it?
Well, as far as I know, Gloomy Talk hasn't won any battles yet.
No, it hasn't. Anyway, I guess we're safe down here, at least for a while. But actually, I don't mind. This place, it makes me feel serene. Lets you forget why we're here.
That it does. What happened to you, by the way? You seem different.
Do I? In a good or bad way?
In a good way.
That's good to hear. You know, Saira, I've been thinking about what happened in the castle and the talk we had after that.
Oh? What's your conclusion?
Well, do you remember when I said that I should maybe just give up and accept that I'll never be able to fully control that thing inside me? You told me that I might be right. That I should maybe just stop trying to control it, because that only made it stronger in a way. At first, that made me really angry. It just sounded heartless, even though I know you didn't mean it that way. But then I thought about it and realized there's truth to that.
Oh, good.
You know, all my life, I've tried to kill that part of me because it made me feel despicable. And every time I failed, I hated myself for it and thought that I was just too weak. But that was the wrong way to look at it from the very start. This thing, the only way to truly kill it would be to kill myself. And I can't and won't do that. Not now, when there's so much at stake, nor in the future if there is one.
So, what are you trying to say? That you're just gonna let it run free?
No, I won't let it harm anyone ever again. But I'll accept that it's a part of me.
There we go.
You know, Saira, what good did all the self-loathing ever do? I've been offhand, and with that thing and these urges inside of me, I'll never be like the others. I think that's the best, maybe the only way to deal with something like this. Accept it, as despicable as it may be, because it is part of who you are. Do you understand what I mean? I'm not deluding myself. Living with this thing will be something I have to wrestle with for the rest of my life. There will always be moments of weakness when it will try to get the best of me. But I will always resist. And I will do so without condemning myself every time it happens.
Now you've got a healthy mindset.
And in the meantime, I will live. I will do all the things that I never allowed myself to do. Build friendships, go see the world, and go dancing. Even if the latter would be a rather amusing sight.
Hey. Don't forget sneaking around skyships.
Yes. And that.
What about me? Am I part of your plans?
You are, if you want to be.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
That really means a lot to me, Saira. You know, I'm not sure I could have...
You're my friend. I got you.
Why am I still talking?
Wait. No, put the fire away from my hair. Get that fire away from my hair. It was supposed to be a friendly... I've got your back. Now you're trying to set me on fire. Why am I stripped again? That's why I'm stripped again. Okay, well, that wasn't what I planned on doing at all. But we had a fun night. Hey, good morning.
Hey, sorry I didn't wake you earlier.
You are ripped, woman.
You seemed... exhausted.
I had good reason
I
to be.
guess so. I heard talking coming from upstairs, and I think it could be time to go back to the others. What do you say?
How do you feel about all this? About us?
Good, I suppose. But truth be told, I'm also afraid. You know, to make a mistake. All of this, it's new to me, and it happened quickly. There you were, there were these feelings, and then this.
This is really the first time you've been with someone in a romantic sense.
The first time the other person felt the same way, yes. There was a girl once, when I was younger. A novice. Silva.
Did you keep her now too?
No. It hurts me to say it, but she lacked the discipline for it. She's an adjutant to a priestess now, and I don't even know if she's still in Enderal.
You didn't reciprocate your feelings, I take it.
Well, let's put it this way. I'd be surprised if she even knew I existed. This was before that farmer told everyone about my connection to that village. I was very introverted back then and preferred to spend most of my time alone. so I was just like I am nowadays. Still, these feelings I had for her, they made me afraid. They were just there all of a sudden, and they seemed so intense and unreasonable. I couldn't control them, and that drove me crazy.
And how do you feel about what's between us?
That's different. Between us, it was somehow slower. More like some sort of trust, some sort of affection, which grew with each passing day, especially through the talks we had.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, it isn't. I think if I had felt the same towards you as I did towards Silva, I would have done one thing. Backed off. Meditated. Killed these feelings bit by bit so that they couldn't gain control over me. The fact that it wasn't like that, it's what made all this possible. You know, Saira, you were there for me. You accepted me despite everything you knew about me. And honestly, until the very end, I thought that there had to be some catch to it. Some logical reason for your affection.
I want to just be your
couldn't
friend.
imagine you did it because, well, you know. Anyway, to be honest, for once in my life, I don't want to think about my feelings too much. I'm just happy. And that's it.
So what's the plan from here on out?
I don't know. Hopefully one that includes the two of us being together. First, we have to put an end to the cycle, find the Numinos, light the beacon, and then... I can't imagine that this Quarak will just set sail and go back to Nerim once we've destroyed his vision of a higher existence for mankind, which essentially means war. But let's be honest, Saira. We can't win. Not against Nerim.
Well, we can't run either. Maybe we'll find another way once we stop the High Ones. We'll see.
Yes, we'll see. For now, I'd say that we should focus on getting rid of the High Ones first. Do you want to go upstairs now? The others will be waiting for us.
Alright, let's go.
Good. I'd recommend a little clothing first, though. I don't think the others would like this look as much as I do.
What are you talking about? I'm fabulous. Everyone will enjoy this look as much as she does. Did you forget how good I look?
But something isn't right here, my sir. Why hasn't anyone noticed us yet?
They probably just haven't seen us yet. The clouds, that's it.
The clouds
City's deserted.
in the Sky City.
Looks like it to me.
Nonsense. Now quiet. He needs to concentrate.
Okay, well, I need to get dressed. So, Claws of the Ash Warrior, Amulet of the Brave Hunter, Shell of the Ash Warrior, Traces of the Ash Warrior, Veil of the Ash Warrior, Spacious Backpack, Ring of Eagle Eye. I think that's everything. Oh, Garb of the Keeper. Oh, no. Wait, what? Why is that minus 50 defense by wearing that? Shadow of the Tracker. Interesting. I lose defense by wearing these things on top. Oh, there goes my flowy roby bits. It's plus 40. That's unfortunate. I've been wearing that all this time.
Now, if it isn't our missing friends. It's good to see people finding common ground, even in these times.
Magistra, I...
No reason to be ashamed, Keeper. There was a time when I was young, too, believe it or not. We came across the first of these floating buildings about 3 hours ago. The Valley of 1,000 Clouds. That's what the Starlings called it. But as you've noticed, it's a little too well, quiet.
This city doesn't look very lively. Not supposed to be like this,
not
is
at
it?
all. But who knows? Maybe it's as the Starling says, and we'll be surprised.
This. Let's see. What's Kermai's take on this?
He was at first, yes. But he's grown more distant the closer we've gotten. Let's just hope for the best.
And we're this massive tower in the middle. That's where we're going to look for the Numinos, isn't it?
Correct, yes. The Nexus Tower. By Malphus, it's a pity we don't have the time to explore this place more thoroughly. Just imagine how much history is hidden in each one of these stones. It's incredible. Maybe we can come back here one day, once we've stopped the cleansing.
Alright, so what now?
Well, first of all, let us take a look at it up close. Then we'll see.
And still, no one. That must mean something, right?
He will find them. He will find them, and they...
Hey, wait!
Oh crap. Quick! A mystic bow!
By the righteous path. That's not good at all. Come on, we have to follow him.
Alright, and with that, everybody, that's where we're going to end things for today. My name is Djarius, and I'll see you guys next time. Wait for me!